Stayed at home because of the teachers' strike. Former pupils of a school at Gillingham have been preparing to say a last farewell to their school, which is closing down. Paul Beard reports.
To most people aged 30 or over, Brompton Church of England School must typify the sort of educational facilities once provided for infant children. When it was first opened over 130 years ago, the Crimean War had just ended, and Florence Nightingale had gone out to look after the military hospital at Scutari. Chatham then was a rapidly expanding port, but for the children who came here, life was hard.
The wealthy ones had boots. Some of the children came barefoot, and some of the children came with wood strapped onto their feet with rags, and this is the origin of the word toe rag, which I had never really realised before.
What have we here? This is my Chester, my teacher dear.
This summer, though, a more fortunate generation of children will go home from the school for the last time. Its doors are being closed because the school has outlived its usefulness. Traditionally, Brompton Infants has had close links with the military, and with the naval base gone, so too has its raisoned edge.
It brings a hell of a lot of memories, especially military memories, I tell you. It's surrounded by Royal Engineers, Royal Marines, Royal Navy. Yeah. We had everything, bands, we've seen all the royalty come here. Prince of Wales unveiled the Naval War Memorial, King George V, when we was kids, went to Brompton Barracks and all that. I see the launching of the X-1.
Childhood memories die hard, and many of the school's pupils of half a century or more ago are returning this week for a reunion. They'll look through the old registers and at pictures that portray a more leisurely era.
My friends there, we used to go in the walnut field and pick the walnuts.
They've all gone now?
Get the stain on our hands and rub it on the wall and get the cane when we got in school. Yeah.
What do you think about the youngsters of today? Are they...
Well, they got plenty to play with. We only had plasticine.
As you see, it's a different world altogether when we went to school, didn't it?
In what ways?
Oh, well, it was a bit primitive as a going here, see, but you look what the children have got here now. Home from home, I think.
As they stroll through the classrooms with which they were once so familiar, memories will undoubtedly come flooding back. But for the young children who now sit in their places, there seems comparatively little attachment with the school they're about to lose.
I don't really like Brompton.
Why don't you like Brompton?
They've built some new classrooms at Westbrook. Yeah.
So you think it's going to be a lot nicer there, do you?
Yeah.
On the other hand, for the teaching staff, the forthcoming closure of Brompton certainly will be a time for sadness.
I think it's sad that it's the end of a period of history, but, you know, things happen, and certainly the conditions, we hope, in the new buildings will be an improvement on these, although they won't have the sense of history and the fun, I think, in some ways. Of course there will be fun in the new school, but although the conditions are difficult very often here, it's sometimes coping with them, well, you have to laugh.
A new name has been added to the list of British